let's just play a little game. If you could enact any legislation into law today regarding children in our work here, what would that be?
Wow. You know, that is a really tough question. It's a fabulous question, but it's a tough one. I've got two answers. The first answer is I really want to think on it some more and actually come back to you on it, because I just love it, and I'd love to really hone out a more complete answer. And I guess maybe that's also the lawyer in me that's like, I will draft actual legislation and then I will go out and work to get it passed. And actually we do have some, you know, we're in partnerships with other organizations, and there are some cutting edge legislation being proposed. But that said, if I'm thinking about something entirely new, I'm just going to have fun with it and say, you know, our mission that says all children always matter, right? Well, what would it be like if that was actually a law? You know, now of course it would have to. I mean, obviously we'd have to have, you know, so many guidelines and parameters and all that, because it's a concept versus a measurable law. But you know, it's kind of like you know, there's a Declaration of Rights that's more, you know, concepts than in some ways line by line factual statements.
Nailed down.
Yeah. So why couldn't that be something like that? I think that would be incredible.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Okay, continuing our little game. If JJF, if someone couriered $1 million over to you this afternoon, how would you spend it?
I'm like, oh wait, was that a knock on the door right now? You know, maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. I love that question, because I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility, and I know that you don't think it's outside the realm of possibility either. My goodness, what would we do with it? You know, first and foremost, I would just make sure that the current programs that are in operation are just really shored up and protected, so that we could just be, because you know it's challenging raising funding even for things that are absolutely incredible and making a huge difference. So just to know that that funding was there for the organization, I would set it up in kind of a very tight, structured trust for the programs to continue to go forward, grow, and evolve. In addition to that, though, we have been having just a really excellent time starting to research what are some of the key things that are going on locally here in Georgia and on a national, even international scale, that are still sort of like taboo or whispered about or hard to discuss. And then if we started looking, so we started looking at some of those issues. You know, to be able to have the funding to go out and once again do just some even more pioneering, groundbreaking work.
Yes.
That would be exciting.
Yes.
You know, yeah, I would do that to launch a program in under that auspices always of all children always matter. But when you have a mission like that, there is much work to be done.
Right.